Hello and welcome to In the Studio, episode 86. So in the last video, I showed you how to create realistic vocal doubles and harmonies in New Tone, and that got me thinking about maybe some more creative, interesting vocal techniques. So I have another one for you today. What I'm going to show you is a unique way to create like chops and rhythms, in a way that maybe you haven't thought about. So I'm going to use a vocal for this, but you can use any sort of musical phrase that has some nice variations in it, is what you want. So I'm going to try this technique out on this new little tune I'm working on. So I'm going to give you a quick little preview of that. Here we go. Okay, and I'm going to turn off some of these elements here, turn the synths off, turn the bass off for now. So we just have, we're kind of stripped back. Okay, so I'm going to try out this little vocal phrase here.
The main interest was simply music.
And I haven't tried this. I'm just going to see how it goes. So let's see if this will work. So I'm just going to go to a new pattern here, and I'm going to open up direct wave is what I'm going to use for this. I'm going to put this in the mixer. I'm going to throw it on channel 45. And then in direct wave, I'm going to throw in that sample that we just listened to. And I do have, okay, so I put it on channel 45, and this track is good. It's just going through a delay effect chain. So all it is some EQ, delay, little reverb, little compression, and a little bit of sidechain. I'm just going to run it through that just to give it a little space, because I have some other elements that I want to run through that. It's just to see if it's going to fit in with everything else. So there is a little bit of effects happening there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a half bar clip. I'm going to paint this across. And let's go back into direct wave. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop over to this zone tab. And what I'm going to do here is a little work in the modulation matrix. So I want the velocity to control the start, the sample start point. And I'm going to turn that all the way up so it's fully engaged. Now, when I go into direct wave, I'll send this to the piano roll, and I might just turn this down a little bit. What we can do is use the velocity to control the start position of that vocal phrase and create some really interesting chops this way. So I'm just going to lay down a few notes here, and I want to listen to just the vocal here for a second. Okay. So yeah, you can hear there that when it's all the way down, just kind of I think you get the point there. So even the slightest little movements in the velocity is going to give you a different position on the sample. So let's see if we can come up with something interesting here. Just going to delete, or okay. So there you go. I think you get the gist of it there. But that's I think an interesting way to approach making like a choppy style rhythm, and doing it this way can really kind of give you some interesting results. And a while back, I did another video on creating kind of like a similar style, choppy vocal effect, but I did it in a completely different way, which I think gives it a different sort of vibe. And I think that's a very interesting method as well. So I'll put that up in the card if you want to check that out. I think you'll enjoy that if you enjoyed this video. So that's it for today. I'm not going to play around with it anymore. But yeah, hopefully you found that useful. Leave me a comment or question, and I will see you very soon. Take care. See ya. Still here? See you for real this time. Bye-bye.